And we are live. You can catch us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and Instagram.
You missing one?
Don't forget, don't forget to like and subscribe. We got a special guest, the homie from way back when. But we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. How's over Baz? I'm Jacob Casas, and we're just kind of having a chill, relaxed episode right now for the 5 o'clock. I know it's past 5, but this is the 5 o'clock show. We got my boy Jay up in here, and this is a howler right here, like our true howler. We've been friends a long time. I consider like about 8 people my really, really good friends. This is one of them right here.
It's on the top 10.
Yeah, your dude. Yeah, he's my boy. Like legit homie right here. Like when I say there's like a handful, this is one right here.
Oh man, I appreciate
it. Why don't you say hi to the fans right here? You're on real time right now. I know you're not used to that.
I know. I'm nervous.
Say what's up, man.
How y'all doing? How's everybody doing?
So I don't know if you want. We could get into like just some bullshitting. We can tell a little bit about the world, what you are, what you do, how things roll.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
No, we'll just talk shit, you know?
We could do that, too. I mean, I could tell a bit about myself. I mean, I grew up here in the IE, originally from Los Angeles.
Argentinian right here, if you know what I mean?
Argentina, yeah. I mean, we won the World Cup. I think that's the last and the only thing we're going to be holding on to for a while. And now I've moved out of state. I do development. I build mid-high rises and multifamily properties, and... It's been a good run. Development's been growing around the country, and just been enjoying the ride. And yeah, living it. Love coming back to the IE and seeing where we grew up and kind of how it's been changing and growing. So,
well, man, ain't seen you in a while. I appreciate you coming through, man. Like,
I appreciate you having me through. I mean, I'm glad I came out on a Tuesday.
Real friend right here. Real friend over here. What's going on? Who we got out here right now? What's going on? How you doing? You might as well just join in. You know what I mean? What's up, Jacob?
Bernice.
Bernice?
Yes.
Bernice, James.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
You guys with...
Charlie.
Oh, you got with Charlie?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, just come on in. Just chill. We could pull another chair up in here. Get on in, man.
Yeah.
We're just... We had our last guest. He canceled, so we're just bullshitting right now. We are live to the world, just so you guys know. Don't get nervous.
No.
We're live, though.
I'm on here now.
Thousands of people. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
What's going on, Jacob, man? How you doing?
John.
Nice to meet you, John.
James.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
So we're just here bullshitting now. What do you got? So tell us. We'll start with you.
Yeah.
What's your name? What do you do? What's going on?
My name is Bernice, and I'm born in Florida, but I've been in LA for about almost 5 years. I'm a producer and a business manager, and this is my business, JV Media Productions.
Oh, so you guys do the production. You guys did her commercials.
Yeah, that's right.
Charlie's commercials. They're dope, dude.
Thank
I
you.
like them, yeah. I seen them. I like them a lot. They're cool.
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
So this is my boy Jay. He just came from Nashville.
Yeah.
And but we grew up together. One of the original 8 of what we do, and yeah. So
yeah, we grew up together here. I moved to San Francisco right after the market, and then went to Nashville. But I love coming back to the IE, and Jacob was one of the few that we call up just to
founding members.
Founding members.
Okay.
Yeah,
Of the hood.
Yeah. Just reminds all the fun stuff we used to have here in the IE. So
You got the mustache going. I see.
Yeah, man. It's
the
been
porn
about
star mustache. What's
5
going on with the
days.
porn star thing going?
It's 5 days, and it's not coming over real well. So we'll see how long it lasts. You know, I'm trying to grow something new. So.
I like it though, man. You're killing it.
Appreciate
You
it,
play. You
appreciate
keep it in play.
I'm brushing it. You know, I'm combing it. So we'll see where it goes.
Hey, what's up with Raul out there? We know he's hiding out there, you know, but it's cool. We'll try to get him in here later.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear more about your production company and what do you guys do?
Absolutely. We started out doing photography he edits everything, he shoots everything, and it just kind of exploded. Like, we got a couple clients that were like, hey, we want to book you enough to start a business.
Yeah.
So that's how we got pushed into starting our LLC, was by clients booking us enough to like maintain a bank account, maintain like some good rapport and stuff. And we shoot a lot of music videos and commercials and work with
You guys
a lot-
married?
Yes.
Yeah,
Today's our
yes.
anniversary.
Oh, congratulations!
Yes.
Damn.
How'd you point? How'd you get that? you just threw that out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, because Charlie told me that a married couple did the production,
So you knew about
and
it.
so I kind of knew a little bit
okay.
about them. And
That was like, that was a fun fact. You just randomly.
That's a fact. You know, it's a fact.
I thought he was looking
You know,
at
I'm gonna
someone's
stick with
hand.
that. I'm gonna stick with that. Fun fact: I just had that, feeling. I got the
He was
vibe.
feeling the love.
no, Charlie told me. She showed me some of her commercials, and I was like, "Damn, these are dope. Who did this?" And she's like, "Oh man, they're a married couple. They're killing it." She's telling me about you guys a little bit. So yeah,
Dope. So she always puts us on too.
Yeah.
So Charlie's a
She's
good,
good people, for sure.
good connection we made right there
Yeah.
alone. So
It must be nice working together and being creative in that field in the industry. So
it's hard to work as a couple. You know how?
yeah, I know.
just-
that
We grew
is.
up in a different. We grew up in a different era. We
Yeah.
didn't want to work with our.
it's just a
significant other
different.
on purpose. You know what I mean?
It works-
We had things to hide back then. You know what I'm saying? Like
It works out for us because like I like to do the shooting and stuff. I don't like the paperwork and all that, but that's her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good balance. Good balance.
Yeah, she does what I don't like to do.
so you're like more the creative person.
Yeah, like I'll be the
Okay,
one
and
shooting.
you're the business person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Okay,
So
cool.
It kind of works out.
So
with
basically,
that.
he doesn't know how much they make, but she knows.
You know,
She knows.
He just goes where I tell him to
I
go.
don't
Oh,
care.
That's
He's
how it
like,
works.
When and where? Just go here. To
Hey, if it works, it works.
That's it.
It is different though, because like when you're the creative person, it's easier to stay more creative
Exactly.
Yeah.
when you don't got to deal with that shit.
Exactly.
You know
That
what I mean?
just drains me alone. So
It does.
I
It
need
fucks
to
your head up.
be, like
Low key.
as creative as possible and just not worry about
Yeah.
like things that'll slow me down.
Yeah.
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 She has to give you that extra relaxation that you can do what you need to do.
I know
She
she
can
got it.
handle that stress. I think
Yeah.
women handle the stress a little differently.
So how do you feel about that, Jay? Because I know you're like in a relationship doing your thing and feeling good about that. Like
Yeah, I can't work. I mean, let me reverse it. 'Cause she
yeah,
might be
we're live, player. Hey, say all good shit, all good shit.
I love my wife. She's amazing, and my son's amazing. No, I mean, my line of work is not as creative. We build, buildings and multifamily apartment complexes. So it's the stress is a little different, and I think my wife is good. She used to work for Airbnb in the retention, so she does a lot of financial stuff. So I think she really helps on that end. But when it comes to like when she hears meetings or stressful situations with the city, or it could be a government official, I think it stresses her out a little bit more. So I think sometimes I try to separate her from,
Okay.
the face to face, and if whatever works, it works. I push her away from some of that because she gets kind of stressful. Like you're not getting this, or the banks are not financing certain things at certain times. So I think she gets frustrated. So if it works, it works, and I tell her you could do whatever you want, makes you happy. I know you tried it. Did you try to work with your
No.
at the time? No.
when I was
Never.
married, no, never.
Never.
I brought her into my business just to help me with a couple of times that those were literally like a handful of times.
Yeah. You can
But
count.
nah,
on.
man. I end up. We're live, and I'm just transparent, because I'm like literally transparent the way I did do things. I don't want to put my ex on blast, but like
Yeah.
Oh,
I did my thing, and I ended up, doing.
Well,
my
we all
thing.
know. I mean,
Yeah,
we all know
he
you.
knows.
We know you.
I make it do what it do, baby. You know what I'm saying? So at that
he
time, I made it do what it do. I ended up like hooking up with the employee.
Oh, boy.
Just did some bad shit. It all went to shit at the end
Crumbled,
of the
huh?
day. Because when you do bad shit, it catches up
back.
to you regardless.
Yeah, it comes back.
It did. It caught up to me. I paid for it and some. I paid for it. But like, at the end of the day, that's what I did, and and I worked really good with her. You know what I'm saying? But not the ex. Nah, it didn't.
damn.
But you guys
But
been
our
together
era
for a
is
long
different.
time. Tell them how long you were with her.
I was with her 14 years.
14 years.
And
Yeah.
how young were you? Because I remember.
I was young. I was 20. We came from the dirtbag era. Like that was the norm.
What do you mean by that? Explain it to some people that might be these Gen Zs that don't know what that means.
So we came for like, you know how the girls cheat now because you know they have Instagram and they can get a lot of dudes.
They can get anybody.
See,
More
we came from
attention.
the era where that's what we did. We didn't need Instagram. We just went
We
to
didn't
the
have
bar.
it. We didn't have Instagram.
Yeah, we went to the
Remember
bar,
that.
went to different places, and we just pulled as many as we can, and it just went the way it went. And we didn't have to worry about being cheated on. If we did, it was like, hey, it is what it is. We got 3 more lined up, so it didn't really matter to us. We came from a different era.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it mattered to me a little bit. I mean, I wasn't as bad.
It's like, don't put
I-
me in the
I-
same
I wasn't as
dude.
bad. No, I mean, I looked.
Hey, I'm gonna let him say what he wants, but I know the truth.
I wasn't as bad. I wasn't as bad. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it like that. But no, I mean, the era that we grew up, I think it was a little bit more
We didn't give a fuck
engaging. But we didn't have any. I think it was MySpace at the time. So, I mean,
Even before MySpace, like we were doing our thing. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm saying,
but
is that
MySpace just helped us. That's all it did.
it did help you
Ro
connect.
knows.
It
I
helped you
just-
connect. It helped you connect.
You don't want to come on for this simple fact of what we're talking about right now.
Like,
This
keep
is
me
my
out
boy-
of it.
This is my boy right here. I haven't seen them in a long time. It's good to see them.
We want to
again.
bring him in too because we want to talk about his business. This guy is
He has
really,
a big business right
Be
here,
very successful.
but he's very
and,
successful. Yeah,
and
What
his
does
industry.
he do?
Well, let's
I'm interested,
let's
yeah.
him explain it. You know, we don't want to.
he won't come in.
Nah, he's like, nah.
So, but he's in. We all. The funny thing is,
We grew up together.
not just that is we all wanted to get in business together. So a long time ago, in our early 20s, like 21, 22, we got into real estate. And
We're old now.
We were all into real
Super
estate
old.
together. Actually, us three were actually in the same office.
Yeah, we were. Fuck, I
And
forgot about
we worked
that
for
shit.
your grandma.
Yeah,
So his grandma was a broker, and we worked.
we were like 23.
It's like
That's
23.
crazy.
We worked 20
20 years ago.
Yeah.
That just shows how old we
Yeah,
are. You know what I'm
and
saying?
so we all worked together. We did real estate. I come from a real estate
All
background.
mixed, so Salvadorian, Mexican, and Argentinian.
Yeah.
You got the whole South America out here.
Yeah. So, but it was a fun time. I mean, we got to really kind of, experience the IE and how it was growing. And I'm originally from Los Angeles, so it was kind of hard for me to
The hustle
to
was
adjust.
different back then.
You guys
Yeah.
grew your businesses together, basically.
No,
separately.
separately and,
Oh, yeah?
and individually.
We just grew from the same hustle of life, and now we all have our own businesses doing our own shit.
completely different.
And completely different businesses, completely different things.
Yeah.
We're all trying to accomplish the same goals, and it happened. Like it's great to see my friends be on that level.
No, I agree. I mean, that's
You're in Nashville now.
Yeah.
You know, this dude's living in. And I don't want to give his stuff, but he's doing good. He's
doing
really
good.
good. He's the one with the dope ass right out there. I don't want to.
I saw that.
He
I
had a
shouldn't
big.
even-
Yeah,
I
why,
feel like I shouldn't even say
I'm
that because I don't know if he
curious-
wants to give everything away.
I'm
but
curious.
He's the one.
Did they pick that color for you, or they just?
Oh, you know
Or
that.
he had to get the lime is green
You know
color.
that's the condoms he wears. I just-
Jesus Christ!
You can't miss that one.
No,
You can't
that was
miss
the
it.
brightest yellow, green.
Yeah.
You're just missing orange, I guess.
but
You
it's
have
great
all
to
that.
see your friends build
Yeah.
because these are like my really good friends.
That's
like
dope.
we when like loyalty was huge and like that was them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But we
we'll
did-
talk mad shit to each
We
other.
went to diversity because not like we always liked each other. We all went through
Mixed nationalities.
mains.
Yeah.
We went through like fights. We went through.
Yeah.
We've been through like not talking to each other for years. You know.
You guys went through the
We-
times where you
good
guys
and
just
bad.
clashed.
Yeah,
It
like
didn't work out.
didn't work
You
out.
thought you were just never gonna come back as friends, or you just
Nah, we probably knew we would at one day.
I mean, I did. I don't hold. I got 5 brothers and sisters, so like, there's nothing that really.
you can't take it too personal.
Don't take it personal.
Okay.
I got 5 sisters, so
That's what it
there's
is.
nothing.
It
like,
happens.
I've heard it all. I've heard it all. But we also have a lot of mutual friends. Like Raul's
Yeah.
one of them. We have more than just us 3. There's about
There's
6 or 7 of
about
us
8 of us.
that we all connect. So if I don't talk to Jacob for a while, I still talk
Neckbone.
to Neckbone. That's in Vegas. He's somewhere in an alleyway that
Oh,
we can't
fuck.
find him. And Raul,
We have a friend that still thinks he's like 21,
Oh,
but he's our age. He'd be
But he's-
drinking like he's 21.
he's still
Living
doing
that
it.
life still.
still doing it. I can't even fathom how he's still partying the way.
Hey, do you see his Instagram today?
No.
Damn, he's like this. He's one of those dudes. Like, hey, hey, and then all of a sudden his Instagram starts going,
You see the progression.
You're like, Dad was fucked up. I'm really wondering if he's alive right now. He's scaring me sometimes.
But he's
That
like,
man's lit, though.
he's like a cockroach. You can't kill him.
He can't. He's Guatemalan.
He's
That's his
Guatemalan.
nationality.
He can't kill
He's
him.
Guatemalan.
South America.
From Guatemala,
Yeah,
too.
he's-
Sleeping in the dirt back then.
He's
He's
like
telling
5'5",
stories.
and that
He's
guy,
little dude, yeah.
he'll escape
But
at
he cannot die.
Yeah.
He just will not die.
Wow.
We've been worried many times, and he came out.
So he's got his business too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he had a computer business, so he was
Wow.
fixed computers. But he's like, actually, like if you were to meet him, looks can be deceiving
Yeah.
because he doesn't look like he can fix shit.
No.
right?
It looks like
but
he
he's a
can't even turn
genius
his
when it
phone
comes to
on.
computers.
What?
Yeah, I go
He's
to
a
him.
fucking genius. Everybody calls him. Like that's how great
That's
he
cool.
is.
Well, he worked for government. He worked for the police station. He had a couple of police contracts. He had
Yeah.
some government contracts. So he's not. But you wouldn't suspect it when you see him.
He's like, "Hey, stupid! This is
Yeah.
what we're gonna do, stupid." Like he
Yeah.
talks still like we're in high school,
He talks like we're like we're still 19 years old.
but he's a genius. And I don't know how the fuck that worked out, but it did.
That's
you know?
dope though. I like that you guys, all your friends are kind of like in business. They all moved up.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like
cool.
if you're 40 and you haven't, then you're a piece of
sad,
shit.
yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
happens,
Like,
I think if
you
you're-
must have a fucked up life if you're 40
Yeah,
and
I
haven't done
was-
shit.
I
You
was just
know?
talking to my friend, another friend of mine that we grew up together, another group.
She's all, yeah.
42 and he's trying, you know, and but I think a lot has to do with your kind of how you were raised. I think it all kind of
the
connects.
work ethic.
I think where how you're the support system, you know.
Get in here, Raul. Get a
And
chair.
I think it all kind of comes together, and some people get affected more than others, you know. And not to say there's something wrong with that, but I think we all process things differently, and you know, we all try to help the ones that want help, you
Yeah, I
know,
see.
and so it's not all of us are doing well, but I think that to Jacob's point, I think if you're in your 40s. You should
You better
at
do
some
something.
point
Are you a
should
piece of
be
shit?
at least independent. At least independent. Right?
She should be
shouldn't need
independent at
anybody.
21. At our age, we had no choice.
Well, I mean, I, was
Gotta
still-
make it happen, huh?
I lived with my mom as long as I could, like deal with it. You know, my mom is not from here. You know, she's an immigrant, so it's a little harder, like to get away with things, and so it's either like sink or swim. Like if you either deal with it and live at home, right? Getting your
Yeah.
door knocked at 1 a.m, checking if there's a girl under the bed, you know, locking you out, and it's like 12:30 because you think it's too late.
Not even remember who you
I'm
brought
like 22
home.
years old. I'm like, Jesus,
Like chill. a
like
little
let me
bit.
be.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't fathom having
She still
fun.
thinks you're like the baby. Like
Yeah,
she
but
saw you as a young kid, and she kind of.
no, my mom she was working. She was 13, so she just doesn't understand fun. And I get it, you know, because she never had it. She
Yeah.
had to work. And brought us here to this country with nothing, just like the very typical story.
Oh, she would
So I
yell
get
at him
it.
every time I went over there when I was young.
Oh, I stepped in my
She would
car
yell at
so
me
many
too.
times.
Yeah, you too. I was about
She'd
to
yell at
say.
She was everybody's mom.
Yeah.
If you came over, she had to give you her opinion, but she was always supportive too, though. Like she's helped some of my friends get jobs. 'Cause like one of my friends, I can't find a job. It's so hard. So she would get him in his car and just literally go job by job,
Damn.
knocking on doors and saying, "I'll wait outside, do the application."
Yeah, when I saw her at her birthday party, it was cool, man, because she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, and I
She's
was like,
81.
tripping, yeah.
So she still, you know, has so much energy, and we think our parents are like, you know, immortal, you know. And then when you see them decline to some degree, you're like, man, you know, it kind of hurts you. Like, you know, the reality, life is really going to affect us all.
Shit, we thought we were immortal. You know what I
I'm
mean?
still immortal. I'm still good. My body maybe won't catch up. But I'm interested in how you guys meet. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, you know, we do dating and relationship podcasts. We want to know how you guys met.
Okay.
We got to
Kinda
hear
go way
this.
back. I'll let you handle that one.
Well, I met him, so my nephew, I was graduating high school and starting college, so I was taking my nephew school shopping, and he was a store manager, and then I saw
You're
him.
like, swoop.
Not even though.
No, we didn't even, like, exchange numbers or anything. I saw him again at my college orientation.
She was,
So he was
she
stalking
was
you.
peeping though. She was peeping. She was peeping.
Everywhere you went, he was
She was
just happy to
peeping.
be
He said she was
there.
peeping.
Right, all me. Even though you followed me, it's all
Ah, here it comes. Here it comes.
So, yeah, and then, well, I had a boyfriend when I saw him again.
Oh, fuck that guy,
I
huh?
know.
Of course.
But we stayed besties. We stayed best friends. And as soon as he was out the picture,
Oh man, he's
Swoop.
patient.
I knew it was
This guy's
swoop at some
patient.
point.
So that's patience right there. He's
Yeah,
waiting
I
for the
guess.
right moment.
So he swooped up.
He swooped up, but I had to like let him know because he had some other girls too.
Player,
Oh.
player, man.
Alright, what can I say?
Like,
He's like, just make it do what it do, baby.
he's trying to be cool now, but he wasn't cool then.
Put him on blast.
It
over here.
worked. At least it worked. It made it.
Hey, he
made
got it
work.
though. He got you. So I mean, he must be cool.
It
There was a
worked,
point
it
like
worked.
back then, like I used to have my phone, just girls were calling all the time,
Yeah.
and I lost my phone or something,
No,
and I had to use a
took it.
track phone.
I took it.
Oh, you?
Oh,
That's what happened
shit.
I was like, if you want to date me, if we want to be together, you can't have all these girls calling your phone. and stuff,
It's all
so-
coming out now. What happened?
Oh shit!
Where's the phone?
He even forgot about it. He was
I
like,
was using a
damn.
track phone for like a month. I'm like, I just gotta use a track phone, but it was a relief because no one can call me.
You got to reset it.
Yeah, so that's kind
So
of
you're doing your player shit for a while.
I was doing the play.
That's
yeah.
cool. That's
A
cool.
little bit, yeah.
When I
But now
met
you
him-
decided to be good, dude.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
When you find him, when you find her,
That's
you
it.
find her.
That's it, yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly.
You guys are young too, though, huh? I can tell you guys are both pretty young.
What's the anniversary? How many? What's the number?
Today is 2 years of being married.
Congratulations.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And how long totally together though?
12 years.
Oh
Been a
shit!
while.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
That surprised me on
Not
that.
as
A long
Well,
time.
good.
Not
I
as,
think people need to wait.
You guys look super young.
You look
Yeah.
young, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
12 years threw me off. 'Cause I'm trying to do the math. I'm like, you don't.
We look younger than
Like,
We would ask
14 at
ages, but we're
14.
not trying to get into ages over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Keep that bleeped out.
Yeah. Bleep, bleep, bleep. No, we're live, man. We're live to the world right now, just so you guys know.
Hey.
Everybody's
Bleeping.
watching us in real time right now. So get in here, Raul.
Well,
Let's
we
do
need a
this.
chair for him.
Let's
Is there a
jump
chair?
in. We're about to jump you in,
You
man.
can give him a chair?
Raul's doing big things over there, so I'm trying to
Oh,
get
yeah.
him in. But, you know,
Well, he needs a chair.
we got chairs. We got chairs for days. You
Okay.
give him a chair? Raul, you coming in?
Come on.
Oh, look at this cuz right here. What's up? We'll get some more chairs. Grab some chairs, Rico. Yeah, so let's sit up. Keep going. What's up?
I have a question for you.
Me?
Like just a little question.
Okay, little.
Well, you do real estate, and
Yes.
I have a friend who actually is graduating from architect, and she's going into real estate herself. I don't know, like, do you mentor, or like, what's your vibe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mentor to some degree. It's really, I pick up calls,
Yeah.
and if people have questions, I love kind of giving my opinion, because my
Yeah.
opinion is for what it is. You know, especially if, like, we're using a lot of architects, and a lot of architects want to get into real estate. And, like, my advice to them is do what you went to school for, right?
Right.
You went to school to be creative. Architectural is
Wow.
being creative, right? So learn that craft, and then the other parts of real estate will kind of come in. I think that what a lot of people do wrong, in my opinion, is you kind of want to do a little bit of everything. Like, you want to be the master of all trades. And starting out right now in this industry, at this period of where we're at, I think learn your craft, you know. And I think architecture is a really good stepping stone to seeing something else,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that would be my advice at the beginning. Get into a firm, learn, the design aspect, because the reason why I would say that is because it really gives you value if you do decide to get into real estate, right? Because now you have the wherewithal on how you could change something, but architecture provides that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have that unless you just learn it by growing pains, right? Making a lot of mistakes.
Damn, you're about to make clips right now.
That was some heat right there.
I know. I'm just, I mean, I did that. We did a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah,
were selling
we did a
phone,
little
we were
bit of
selling
everything, me and
houses,
him, man.
we were selling shoes.
All we
had
did
the
was hustle
trunks.
back then.
Man.
We did whatever you
Yeah.
guys do.
See,
but-
this is my shop, my business, and I built this studio. I've been here almost 10 years now.
Okay.
So it's, dude, I'm telling you, like, business is crazy.
Yeah.
Even 10 years in is still a lot. It's hardcore, dude.
That's lit.
So I keep building your shit, even when you feel like it's not working for you. Just keep going.
Right.
the grind.
That's all. That's all I
Just
can
gotta
tell
kind
you
of
on
see
that.
it already like
You just gotta trust the process.
established. Yeah.
This dude right here is crazy successful. I know he looks like like Mr. Miyagi over there with his beard and shit, but he's a very successful person over here. he stuck to it too.
So,
And
what is
you know
your
I
dream?
mean?
Like, what do you guys want to do now? I mean, you started the LLC. You're starting production. You're doing music videos. You're doing commercials. So, what is the next thing? Like, well, you know, I'm interested on what is the next step. What is the next vision? What is the next, you know?
Well, the next vision is actually we're in the works right now to gaining a green screen production studio, and it's huge. It's like 80 feet by like 40 feet. It's
Wow.
huge. So we're actually going in and going to meet with the owner Sunday and see how we can take over the management of that. But our goal is to have more studios throughout.
Like that. That's good to like also influence other creativities
Yeah.
and you know and create a business
Definitely.
out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, the studios
Make
is
it an
actually
open
an
space.
untapped market that I'm seeing is once you get that under management, then you're starting to charge.
It's starting to come in, but it's like a lot of people are they give up, so it's not like they stick with it. You know, so let's say like people are doing even podcasts.
Yeah.
Only 8% of podcasters are monetized.
Wow.
Or actually, no, I'm sorry. 8% of all YouTubers are monetized. That's not even
That's the
podcast.
beginnings. It's the beginnings are
Yeah.
hard. That's where.
And that's what, but it's in it's in everything. Like nothing is gonna pay you right away because you got a lot of people liking you, right?
Exactly.
You know, Jacob, to his point, Jacob grinded and very successful in what he does in his industry and his business. This is a after effect of an opportunity because this is a space in his business, within his business.
Right.
So he's lucky enough that he had an open space, thought of an idea, got it all together. I mean, everything that he's done and how far he's gone is very proud of it. But he was able to get something to pay his bills by and to survive.
Yeah.
And this was like the baby of that.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for.
Like
That's
people
what-
don't really get that far because they don't see the vision.
Yeah.
Like they don't really trust like that it's gonna make it maybe or something
It's
just causes
hard.
them to fall short.
It gets hard.
before,
so they-
like-
Well, you know what it is? I feel like, honestly, dude, I say this a lot on the podcast. You just literally, this is how it comes down to me. You just can't give a fuck.
yeah.
Like, fuck it. Like, I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people think. I don't care what they say. I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna keep being consistent on it. If you just say I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do it once.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It ain't gonna do shit. But if you just be consistent, like we're here every Tuesday. If a guest, like we're supposed to have one at 5.
Yeah.
The dude canceled. He was sick. It was a big guest. No matter what, I'm doing at 5 o'clock and I'm doing at 7 o'clock. If it's not at 5, it's gonna be there before 7. So no matter what we're doing, 2 podcasts, regardless. That builds up your viewers. That builds up everything, and we go
Consistency is
live.
key, yeah.
So when you're live, like we're like one of the first things to pop up on YouTube because we're live. But we're live on YouTube. We're live on Rumble. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch, and we're live on Instagram. So we're the first people that they see. So that's how our shit just got built so fast. We just gotta not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, these guys don't give a fuck either. That's why they built their businesses. They don't give a fuck what people think either. They're just like me.
Well, we give a fuck to the right situations,
Right.
right? Like, you don't care what people think in terms of dictating your success, right? You're gonna get no's, and I think that's where people get stuck on is why hasn't it happened? And I say to people, it's gonna happen at the time it needs to happen, right? And if you don't put the time in, you're never gonna find out. Like lottery tickets, the people that normally win it, they use the same number and they did it for 20 years, right? They have a better ratio. Why? Because they stuck with it.
Here's the question. So how long until you know it's not gonna work? That's another thing. People can keep going, but then there's
That's a
really
good question.
it's not the lane for them, or it's how long until you need
You know what I think?
you realize you need to stop
So
or switch gears.
I have because in most businesses they always say 3 years, right? Then when you get in business, we say 10 years. Okay, but if you're not getting, it's like this, dude. So you're not going to see a lot of progress. So it's like building a brick on a house. Kind of want to get his perspective on
Yeah,
this
me
too,
too.
a little bit. I feel like
Where's
he
his
needs to
chair?
He ain't gonna come in.
I think he doesn't
But-
know where to
but-
sit. That's
What's
what's
in here?
happening.
But when you build a brick, it's brick by day. You're not gonna get all this greatness out of one day. You might get it one day, another, and all of a sudden you see shit, and then all of a sudden you get another day, and you keep building. But you got to keep building. And if it looks like a hobby, then it ain't shit. But it's really up to you. It's really how hard you put that work in. If you're not putting that work in, like, dude, my business, even this podcast, I had friends laughing at this shit, like, motherfucker, like, you're tripping. Then we interviewed the people that created the X-Men. We interviewed one of the biggest YouTubers in the world on this podcast on Thursday. This shit has popped off like crazy. So even friends, family, everybody that you love are gonna still hate on what you're doing. Yeah. But you gotta not give a fuck. But as long as you're building something, I haven't made $1 on this podcast yet, but I put about. Shit, dude, I pay about $800 a month to keep the podcast going.
Oh, wow, numbers are coming out.
And I paid about $20,000 just to get it going. So altogether, I paid a lot of money, right? And I've been doing this podcast about 10 months. So I paid a lot of money on this podcast already, but I don't give a fuck. I know I'm getting my money back.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to make a lot of money with this, but it's a matter of time.
Yeah, you already see it.
So I already see it. And my whole thing is I've already built business, so I already know what I can do.
You know what it takes also.
Yeah, I know what it takes. I know that it takes time. And I'm sitting here learning something I never did before. So YouTube, I'm learning all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So it takes time. But you can't sit there and listen to all the critics and all that shit. You got to know what you can do and what you're about. If you don't know that shit, dude, because, I mean, I always tell everybody, everything around us has been built by somebody.
Yeah.
So you walk into a store, that motherfucker's been built by somebody. Somebody created the concept, somebody created the business, and now you're walking in the store buying products. Everywhere you fucking go. So I almost think it's idiotic to think you can't build a business.
Facts.
Because it's stupid that you think you can't do it, especially in California. There's a fucking different businesses every fucking corner.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just how you keep being consistent on your business to make it work. Even if it's not like the richest business in the world, you can still make a living on your business.
Yeah, sometimes people, they aim to be, I mean, it's good to aim to be the best, but even if you're not the best, you could still make a large amount of money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the point is to make a lot of money. You know, I think sometimes people misconstrue maybe the inception of it, right? You really want to do something that you enjoy. And my another little wheel is do something that you enjoy and you love, and money will follow.
Yeah, that's it.
It might not happen today or tomorrow, but it will happen. Why? Because you're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
And to answer your question specifically, I think that when it's detrimental to you, that's when you should stop. Like if you're affecting other people and your family or your relationship or your kids, I think that's when you need to take a look at it and say, am I an entrepreneur, you know, or am I okay just being an employee? Because there's nothing wrong with being either of those things, right? We need people to be employees and we need to be entrepreneurs. That's not to say that everybody should be an entrepreneur. I think if you haven't and you have the insight, you know, you have the integrity, you have the push, then yeah, try it. Yeah. But not everybody's built to last that long. That's grind.
Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about that part.
And that's when that's why I feel like I think that's one thing that we should be we need tellers, right? We need gas.
We need workers. Yeah.
We need workers, right? So I think that, you know, really know and love what you do, and if you want to work for a bank or a mortgage company, man, do the best within that realm. Yeah. Right. If you want to, you know, work at FedEx, man, be the funniest, enjoyable, best person to be around, right? If that's what you want to do, just love it. Yeah. Right? If it's a stepping stone, live it, right? Enjoy it. Use it as a stepping stone. People use it to go to school. People use it to build a business. You know, I work as a development to pay for my investments, right? So I am still an employee. I still have a consulting firm. I also build because I need that source of income to let me do other things.
You gotta make it happen.
You got to look at all your situations and really see what's the best thing for you. But it's never been the case from the jump. You know, I went through a lot of growing pains and struggles, and sometimes am I going to be able to pay my rent or my car note? You know, I've been through those moments. So I think now that I don't have those worries, I still act like I'm broke sometimes because you don't want to think that you're better than that, right? I will take a smaller job because I still want to be relevant, but also you shouldn't be saying like it's not enough for me, right? That was 10 years ago me, you know. If it's not $1 million plus, I'm not going to touch it. You know, and I think that's where people sometimes they lose themselves.
The ego.
You know.
What about you, Raul? What you think about that, man?
But we need one more. Can we at least plug in the company, right? can we at least plug the company?
Can you plug it? Come plug it real quick.
Go ahead, name.
Lineage.
First lineage.
First lineage.
It's not a bank, people. Okay,
First
it
lineage.
sounds like a mortgage
Does
company,
sound like a bank.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, there you go,
He's
Raul.
killing it in business, man. He's killing it. I'm proud of this dude.
For
I'd like to
Lineage,
know a little more about it.
He's
It's
he's
not
one
a
of-
bank. We'll tell you that, and it's equipment rental.
Yeah.
Rental
We
rental
can
company.
say that? Okay, equipment rental.
It's
yeah.
equipment rental for developers.
Okay.
So it's kind of like if you know, like United Rentals or Sunbelt, they rent big
Okay,
equipment
okay,
for
okay.
construction projects. So that's what he does.
Heavy duty stuff.
Heavy duty equipment.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why I came down here, I wanted to talk to him because I want to grow that side of my business. And equipment is a very it's a very interesting, very expensive industry to get into. I mean, you could die by the sword, right? I mean, you could just do a couple of investments in it, and it could choke you. So that's why I do my research. If I'm gonna spend money
He's
in
been
it.
in it a long time, and so he knows what he's doing. And they're hustlers. Like this dude ain't gonna fold. He's gonna have it in him. Like neither one of these dudes, they'll die before they fucking fold in their business. That's just the way they are.
Well, you just know how to
That's what
pivot. We call it pivot.
Yeah.
You need to know when you pivot, right? When you see other opportunities, you need to pivot. And I think that's where people they're like, but this is my
One-track
vision.
mind, huh?
This is my vision, right? I
Yeah.
got to stick with this. And then this opportunity pops up, and you're like, no. You know, you got to look at this is making money. This is my This is my hobby. This is actually making me money. Maybe the hobby is not the most important thing.
Yeah,
It's what's
yeah,
making
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
And then kind of just
I
start
guess that's what
scratching
it
that
is.
surface.
Especially nowadays when things are changing so fast, you gotta know
Man, you
how
gotta
to
adjust.
maneuver.
Gotta adjust. That's why I love it that you guys are looking at the studios and because it's the opportunities. Because when you multiply it, one thing will grow, one thing will suck up money, one thing will support it, and one thing will be profitable.
Is that the logo?
Yeah.
I like the
sir.
logo.
Thank you.
Yeah, scan on that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long you been doing this? You said 2.
How long have we been
How long you
doing?
been married? 2 years. How long
2
you been-
years.
Yeah.
So our company's rather new. Like we've
2
been
years
doing
old.
it. We've been doing the work and like making money off of it, but it wasn't a business like that.
Yeah.
But we just started it as a business.
That's how it always starts in
Yeah.
all businesses.
Yeah.
I guess so.
We've been freelancing
For a long time now.
maybe like 5 or 6 years,
Yeah.
but in business for 2 years. So
Shit,
And
maybe
married
we'll
for
end up
2.
working.
Yeah.
So you married and started a business.
yeah,
I mean, if you guys survived the 3 years, like just keep going.
we're
Yeah.
surviving.
You guys are together all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
I couldn't-
How's that working for you guys as
I
a couple?
love it. Like every
Of
time
course
I,
you love it. The girls are always gonna love it.
She's like, I see him.
How do
I know
you-
where you're at.
How
all
do
the
you
time.
like it? Every girl that works with you in business always loves it.
They
How do
might
you love
complain
it?
about
Yeah, I
it, but
like
they love
it. I actually do like it too, because at the same time, she's like my right hand. Like
That's good.
I know a lot of people's girls and stuff. They're like, find them annoying. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but I'm not like that. We work together very well.
I love it. I
We're
love
used
it.
to each other.
It's funny. Every time I get a job or a gig, I'm like, can my husband work?
We put each other on like in every way possible. We're always putting each other on, and like that's how we've been moving. Like
We've always worked together.
if I get an opportunity, I'll try to get her in there too. If same with her, so we just multiply everything, and it's been working.
That's dope.
Yeah, it works for us.
It's been working. So
12 years.
So what's
complain.
next? What's next?
What do you mean?
What's the next step? Like, where you guys trying to take this thing?
yeah, like we said, like the studios.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to push it to. We've been meeting more business partners that have they got a lot more
To the
knowledge
top,
than we
she
do.
said.
Top.
Charlie
To the
Real
top.
said to the
Oh, she's
motherfucking
up?
top.
Hey, you
Come
got
on and say what's up,
Charlie in
Charlie.
the building. Let's go.
That's
She's
my girl
next.
Right
She's
there.
next on the pod. These are your people. They rolled in. We just told them to
Hey.
jump on.
We are.
What up,
What up, Charlie?
Charlie in the house.
Hi, guys. How you doing,
Just grab her a chair.
She can come take my seat. Come take my seat.
Put one right here.
I want to like just.
Got JV Media.
Yeah, she has her own episode coming on. You want to grab a chair and come over
She
here?
got
I
energy.
mean, you know, okay.
I'm trying to get out of here.
This is Charlie Royale in the house right now.
Hi, guys.
Let's bring the. Hey, get your. Hey, the co-host ain't even here right now. You know what I mean? So
Here,
his co-host
here.
with me right now. No. He's coming on the next one. Jay's co-hosting me right now. He's been wingmanning me since like the early 2000s. So we're doing this shit right here.
We'll go back
This
to
is my boy. This is my
1999,
boy right
99,
here.
99.
Like the homie.
I
And that
love
dude right
it.
there.
I love it.
And him right there. But
How are
he
you?
wants to be low key.
I'm sorry.
No,
The one behind
you
him.
better him.
You low-key, let me
You
go
better
in.
him. I'm talking about Raul, the dude with
Oh,
the
yeah.
beard in the back.
For sure.
We were talking.
Hi, y'all.
Hi. You had a big day today.
Woo!
I like the braids. What's going on?
Oh,
Got a
man.
new look going and everything today. What's going on?
Shout out to my stylist, Lauren Laid It, because she laid it for sure.
Damn.
For
She
sure.
sure hated it.
Hey, these dudes are just like me. They think like me, just so you know. So you're in the mix now.
I'm working up.
She's been out here before, so she knows. That's why I'm saying they think they act like me.
And we speak Spanish too, so it gets worse.
Well, I'm gonna need a little translation.
And what's up with the tea? What's up with the tea? No tea right now today?
You know we got the tea.
Oh, let's do the
You
tea.
know I got the tea. You know I got the tea.
Are we waiting
I
for
got
for that
everything.
episode?
Oh, I
Or
can bring it all out right
hey,
now.
let's rock and roll. Let's do the
Man, don't
thing.
play with me. I'll do this.
Let's do it.
Does this.
Hey, Rico, this is my co-host Rico right here.
Yeah, I met Rico before.
Hey, you met him before? Oh yeah, the last time we were at the club with Frank.
Pomona.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is my boy Raul behind you. He's just being low key right now. So both these dudes, forever I've been chilling with these dudes.
Yeah. I met you and your wife.
Bro, get on here, man. Like just some bullshitting stuff. Just say hi. Damn. Grab some chairs. Grab some chairs before her episode comes on. We got like 9 minutes before her episode. Bring some more chairs in here. Jay, stay on. We got to keep you on for this episode, man. We'll grab some more chairs
Come on,
for
Raul,
it.
just get the last 9 minutes.
You got 9 minutes, player. You can come on for 9 minutes. What are we gonna do in 9 minutes?
Bro, 9 minutes. Come on.
No, we're still gonna keep going. Just keep it rolling. It's cool. There's, you know what I
minutes,
mean?
bro.
Yeah.
We're live. We don't give a fuck what we do over here for night. We live shit.
I wish you could move that camera to go outside so we can follow him. The Truman Show, right? Just follow him.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. We're just doing it over here. So, Jay, let's talk, man, a little bit since it's been a long time hanging out, all this kind of shit. Tell us a story. Tell us something about the whole homie crew that we've been chilling. Tell us something.
Oh man, the crew.
Come on.
It really was established by Jacob and his brother, Mike. I think they were the ones we kind of just followed to some degree, right? They're more outspoken than we were.
Is this the one we can drink, or is this for the props for the next one?
THC.
Oh, this.
I love how you wrote T
we're just
and then
gonna-
HC.
Yeah, he likes that shit.
Now, you like that?
Is this the
I
props,
like
or
that.
is this
I like
what
the
we can
marketing
drink?
Can I get my
stuff.
chair to come? Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
I like the, you know.
The world wants to see you
She got the
anyway.
shot glasses.
The
too.
more they
Oh,
see,
I
the
got shot
better.
glasses. I'm prepared tonight. I'm
Hey,
prepared
we got
tonight.
you
I
because
mine.
is this the props though, or is this the only one you have?
This is all I got.
Okay, then we gotta
You
wait.
know,
for the
long
next
day,
episode.
long day. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
going.
hold
No,
on
we
to
wait
the
for the
We
next
gonna
episode.
just, we gonna just keep on.
My sample.
You know I got you. You know I heard them. No.
Her tea is the best, like.
Yeah, tell us
Oh,
about it.
dude, it tastes just like like the tea from Arizona iced tea.
Arizona iced tea,
The
yeah.
one with it tastes like that, dude. You can't taste the shit in it at all.
Tell us about it.
And it
I'm
gets you messed up
interested.
all of a sudden. But she has her whole episode on it.
Yeah,
man.
I'm actually
yeah.
like dropping my commercial and everything
Yeah, for the
on
next
his
episode.
podcast
Can't wait to hear it.
today.
But-
It's gonna be super exciting.
Yeah. But go on the thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
So let's get that part. We got like 9
man,
minutes
it's-
left.
I needed my co-host Raul. over
Raul, get your ass
Come
over
on,
here already. So I grew up with these dudes. I grew up with him. I grew up with Raul out there. We've been doing crazy shit like forever. And yeah, he came
Well,
down.
I mean,
from
we're that
Nashville
old.
today.
Yeah, I get it.
We came down. He came down from Nashville, and they all own their own businesses too.
Dope.
They're all doing their thing, and yeah.
Yeah.
Successful.
How
Successful.
long you been doing it? I know you're gonna do it. You're in the next episode, but how long you
How
been
long?
doing THC and
So I actually launched this to the public in September of 2023.
oh wow,
Yeah. So I've come a long way
good for you.
from there. Yeah.
I don't want to ask too many questions.
No, it's okay.
We're gonna jump
come
in.
No, this is good because
Yeah,
you know it's kind of getting me prepared.
Okay, getting you warmed up. All right.
Get me a
On the
little
pre-show.
warmed up.
On the
The pre-show, we just be doing shit on this one. How's over Baz?
How's over
Baz over here? She's howling. She's been doing the
I
thing.
haven't
over
heard
here.
it though. I haven't heard it.
Let's hear the howl. Let's hear it.
I'm waiting for-
Let's hear it. Let's hear the howl.
Okay. Get my throat.
You gotta drink some of that tea.
It's gonna be like a raspy howl because
It's
my
all
voice
right.
is just raspy.
Just do it hard then. Hardcore. Do it. I love it. I love it. Let's hear your howl now. Let's hear it. I knew it was gonna be a girliest howl ever.
Oh my god!
That ain't scary.
Come on,
no.
go. I know you got it.
I can be like roof, 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 like
Let's hear it. Roo, roo, roo.
roof, roof. Where my dog
Sinbad.
at?
Was that a little bit of Sinbad in there?
DMX.
Where my dog at?
DMX is alone, man. That's just-
Man,
gotta
big
leave
time
that
legend,
alone.
man.
Yeah, leave that alone.
I'm loving it, man.
But why don't you tell a story? I mean, you're more used to this podcast.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
that's
kind of
dope!
That's
I have
Yeah.
a million
Woo-hoo.
stories. What
Well,
kind
no,
of
I
story?
mean, just get like
you,
a medium
you
one.
pick up a story and I'll jump in it. What story you
God.
got?
I mean, well,
A fight story, whatever you
Yeah.
got.
Okay, so wait, what do you do?
I'm in real estate development.
Okay. So challenges in real estate development. With like meeting clients. What type of things have you encountered? Like maybe some.
So I do like multifamily mixed development. So I do like high rises,
Okay.
apartment complexes, hotels.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think the biggest, the hardest situations for us is sometimes subcontractors. Being on time, not misappropriating funds. Running out of money.
Got it.
It's
got
really
it.
just that clients is once you establish yourself, we work with REITs and investment firms, and so the investments and the shareholders are pretty easy once you kind of get a track record.
Right.
See, subcontractors is
Got
really,
it.
smoking weed, drink, especially our Latin people drinking like at 4 p.m.
He looks white, but he's Argentinian.
Oh yeah,
He looks
South
white.
America. So you got to control them.
You got the
drinking-
porn star mustache, loving it.
Yeah, I just
You
grew
know
it
what I
like
mean?
3 days ago. My mom just came out of surgery, and she looked at me, and she's like, "The fuck is on their face?"
I'm cracking
I was
up.
like, "Damn." She's 81. I'm like, "Man, you at least gave me a little bit of, like, let me."
It's cool. You're killing
Give
it,
me
man. I
for like
like
2
it.
more days. 2 more days, I'll let it go. Anyways, that's it.
Hey, don't be bad. You're killing it, player.
My
You're
mom
killing
You
was
it.
like,
really
nah.
are though. It looks fine.
All right,
Yeah.
well, appreciate it. I got
Yeah.
one
We'll get some
compliment.
THC on that. A little bit.
I'm gonna dab it like this. I'll get a little Ron Jeremy on it. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate Jacob.
Yeah, why is this so funny to me?
We're gonna wrap this one up because we're about to go hard into Charlie Royale right here.
Hey.
So
It was nice to meet you, Charlie.
It was a pleasure.
It was my pleasure on mine.
How's over Baz?
Well, I
I'm
was
Jacob
gonna try.
Casas. Hey, say your name.
This is James, a.k.a. Jake.
Let's go. We're out. We'll be back with Charlie in a minute.
Hey.